Hey guys, how's everyone doing? I just wanted to throw in this quick video because Sorare has just posted their new pitch notes telling us a little bit more about the essences and how they're going to work, as well as showing us some the updated prize pools for their new European competitions. So there's a lot of exciting info that they has just shared, and I wanted to go over everything with you guys so we can look at what's coming in the next 2 weeks. Alright, so to start with, so pitch notes, more info about Essence and international special competitions reminders. Alright, so in this one pretty much we're reading that, okay, so you can already submit your teams for the European special competitions, first game week, taking place from June 14th to June 19th. Okay, so let's actually do that real quick. Let's do our lineups for the first week. That'll be fun. Okay. European Championship, cool. Captain eliminate. Okay, so 50%, so same as it was. Okay, let's take a quick peek at the rewards. Wow, so look, so for the first place there's $1,000 and a star card. So they really upped the rewards this time. I'm sure it's gonna be very hard to win the first place, but whoever does, he's gonna definitely feel rewarded, and he's going to feel the weight of that win. Unless, you know, I mean, unlike how it is with some competitions when you do put out like a really high score, but the reward is kind of like just meh, it's not that good. And actually 1,500 people are going to win cards in this one, so that's pretty cool. And let's see if we can actually check what the tier 5s are. Look at that, so these are really good cards. These are actually not tier 5 cards. Like, some of these players are starters for their teams. Like, I know Zaccagni, as soon as he's fit, he's going to start for Lazio for sure. Perisic, I think he's playing. I know Piazza for sure is playing for his team. Same with Budimir, Tierney, and Shalai. Martin Adam is a sub. So yeah, it's definitely worth playing this tournament just for the cards that you can win, and it's going to be much easier to win cards. So that's pretty exciting. Let's take a look at tier 3. So Virgil van Dijk is a tier 3 card. That's crazy. That's crazy. Højlund tier 3, Cancelo's tier 3. That's sick, guys. Brian Brobby is tier 3. That's crazy. So I can already tell you that these cards are going to take a hit on the market as soon as the tournament is underway, unless Sorare goes ahead and actually updates the tiers, because this is pretty wild. Okay, let's see tier 2. Manuel Neuer, Kevin De Bruyne. Kevin De Bruyne tier 2. He used to be a star card. Rafael Leao, tier 2. Let's look at the star cards. So there are actually only 4 stars. Kylian, Harry Kane, Jude Bellingham, and Rodrigo. So yeah, so if you're getting the first or the... what was it? Like first... yeah, like first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spots that get a star, and there are only 4 stars, then the first 2 people are probably gonna get Mbappe, then somebody's gonna get Bellingham, Kane. That's just insane. So okay, so let's set these lineups. So we've got we actually have only limited cards for this one. I don't have any rare cards to play, so we're gonna play Gianluigi Donnarumma in goal. So we have Italy playing Albania. Okay, so I definitely want to have Bastoni there. The midfielder choice, Andrić, if he plays, he's the best one here, because Germany is playing Scotland. We have Kvichak playing Turkey. That could be a good option as well. Let's do that. And we have Robert Lewandowski playing Netherlands. Theo against Austria. Yeah, it's probably the best. I think this is the best lineup that we can possibly field. And we're going to captain We're going to captain Theo maybe. Alright, let's put out our second team. I'm going to go really quick through these because I do want to go through the rest of the announcements so we can read what's in there. Okay, we're going to do Di Lorenzo. Lobotka against Belgium. If he wasn't playing against Belgium, I would have taken it because he's a 100% starter. Maybe I should still play him. See, these are the considerations. Whenever you do a lineup, like you have to really look at the, I would say like 3 factors. Factor number 1, like how likely is he to start? Lobotka, probably 100%. Factor number 2, who is he playing against? So he's playing against Belgium. Can he get an assist against Belgium? Small chance, right? He could, but it's rather a small chance. Can he get a clean sheet? Midfielders are not so dependent on clean sheet, but still I would say it's not very likely that he's going to get a clean sheet. Mario Pasalic, good scorer, same consideration. Well, for him, I'm not so sure that he's going to start, and he's playing against Croatia. He's playing against Spain, which is a tough opponent. Zielinski coming back from an injury, playing against Netherlands, tough opponent, not gonna play him. So I think Pellegrini is going to be my option. And now we have another tough choice. Robert Lewandowski, the best player of all those 4 for sure. Can he get a goal against Netherlands? He could if there's a penalty or something like that, because Lewandowski is really good at penalties and he will take a penalty for Poland. He may score a header. We'll pick Lewandowski for this one. And we're gonna captain him too, just because he's a nailed-in starter. And for our last option, Milenkovic against England, never gonna keep his clean sheet, not a good option. Pasalic may not start. Dardai, they had a really bad international game. Hungary, they lost 2-1 with somebody, not that great, so I don't have confidence in them. Mancini, he played the whole game against Turkey and they drew. There was a goalless draw. Ferran Torres got a goal and assist, but I don't think he's a nailed-in starter. See, so for this one, for the last spot, we'll probably have to like really research those teams. I think I'll pick Mancini just for now. And we'll captain Lewandowski just like we said we would. That's pretty much it, guys. We have no more teams. Like, even if we wanted to put out like a rare team, we don't even have a goalkeeper. Right? Like, yeah. With the defender, yeah, bad option. No midfielders, no forwards. Yeah, we just have Milenkovic, so that's not going to work for us. Okay, so let's go back to the announcements. All right, so we'll go here. Okay, so we've set our lineups. Introducing Essence. Okay, so let's look at the Essence. Last week we were thrilled to announce the addition of Essence to reward boxes. Cool. Essence, the ultimate Sorare secret. The recipe for crafting Sorare cards. Okay, so you guys can go to this link if you didn't read the first article. But the first article didn't share any information about essences. It just pretty much said that they will be coming, and the first time they'll come is during the European Championship. So there you go. You don't have to read the article anymore. Okay, details on Essence recipe and card factory operations. Okay, so this is going to be cool. So you can win. You can already view Essence quantities and winning odds within the European Special Competitions reward boxes by accessing the prize pool here. Okay, so let's go in there. Okay, and if we look at the box, we click on the box, here we can see the quantities of the Essence that we're gonna win, right? So pretty much for whoever of you guys is familiar with boxes, wants some boxes, the majority of boxes that you opened would give out a level up item, right? So those right here, level up item limited for this one. Now what's going to happen that most of the times you're gonna get 5 card essences, which I think it's a really good change because these level up limited items are pretty much useless because you can only level up your cards 3 times. Each card can be leveled up 3 times using this item. And with essences, you can get, I think, up to like 550 of them. And if you get 500, I'm getting kind of a little bit ahead of myself because I already read the article, but if you get 500 essence items, you can craft a star or a limit or a tier 1 card. Okay, so these are going to be very valuable. Obviously, you know, you have to win it 100 times, you know, get 100 boxes to pretty much get an essence, but you have a 10% chance to get 4 times as much as you would here. So I think the odds are pretty good here. So pretty much most of the times we're going to be pulling out essences and level up items, unfortunately, still. And getting a card out of a premium box will be almost impossible. I mean, these are like a little bit better than EAFC odds of getting a good card, but these are very low. Like credits, you're probably not gonna see them. Like maybe, you know, the $5 credits you are gonna see, but like, yeah, pretty much we won't be seeing any cards from these boxes. Very, very scarce chance, 1 in a million that you will see a card. Okay, cool. So let's go back to the article. Okay, so now we know that we're going to be pulling out these essences from boxes, and they are going to be the most common drop. We remind you that essence will be added to our core competition when those international special competitions end. Okay, so as soon as Euro and Copa America ends, the essences will be in the boxes in all of the competitions. Okay, you'll soon be able to cook. We remind you that you can accumulate essence of each scarcity. Okay, and this is kind of what's interesting. Okay, so this is the whole like system of the essence. It will be broken down into 5 milestones. You start obviously from milestone 1. So you have, as soon as you have 20 essence of each of these 3 scarcities, unique has a different essence breakdown, but limited, rare, and super rare. If you get 20 essence, you're going to be able to craft a card, okay? 50% of a chance it's going to be a tier 5, 33% is going to be tier 4, tier 3, 5% for tier 2, and so on. From some of the boxes, I just want to show you guys this real quick. We're gonna go here. So some of the boxes, there's a 10% chance that you will get 20 essence, right? So sometimes you're going to be able to craft an essence, craft a card pretty much as soon as you open a box, right? So one box could be one card this way. Right? So even though we're not pulling the cards directly, we kind of are. 10% chance that you're gonna get, half of the time we're gonna get tier 5. But the way this milestone system is gonna work is that you don't have to craft this card on milestone 1. Like, it's pretty much up to you. You can wait, gather more essence, and only craft when you have 500. You can craft either a star or a tier 1 of a given scarcity. So that's pretty cool, right? Because if these essences are sort of like dropping, like, let's say somebody gets 3 boxes here, right? And he gets like 5, 10, and 10, right? So he gets 25 of one competition. So if he does that like 50 times, I know it's kind of a lot, but if he does that 50 times, then he's gonna be able to craft, 500, I think, if my math is correct. So it's gonna be pretty cool. I think this system is gonna work well, and it probably doesn't make sense to craft any of this until you kind of like reach the final milestone, because tier 1 and star are the cards pretty much they're gonna win you tournaments. So there is no point of crafting it, any of these crappy cards here. You probably should just accumulate your essence. That's going to be definitely the way I go about this. Okay, and we lost our... Okay, we'll just go back to it here. Okay, and then the maximum number of essence a manager can accumulate for each of those 3 scarcities is 550. So yeah, as soon as you've hit 500, you probably have to craft a card before you open more boxes, because you don't want to, you know, go over this threshold. Yeah, and then the unique, you know, if somebody is interested, they can look at the unique. Like, I'm not even close to being in the unique scarcity, so I'm not gonna even waste my time on this. Okay, let's do a look at the FAQ. Can you win essence by playing rivals? Yes. Yes, you can. So just like right now, if you get 3 straight wins, you get a box. Mostly out of the box, you get arena tickets. Maybe you're going to be getting essence as well. We don't know the odds yet, right? The quantity of essence in those boxes, as well as the winning odds, will be available by the time the European Championship kicks off, right? So in 2 weeks, we're going to find out. Will the essence I win during the summer expire when the European season starts? No. So we will be able to continue accumulating it, hopefully to try to get those star or tier 1 cards at 500 essence. How does claiming work? So whenever you reach a milestone, you can choose to claim a card or continue accumulating essence for a higher milestone, right? So this is what we talked about. However, claiming is restricted to the highest milestone reached. So you cannot claim, for example, if you have 102 essence, you can only unlock the 3rd milestone and claim 1 card. You cannot claim 5 cards from the 1st milestone. Okay. This could be good if this was an option, because then you're increasing your odds. If you have 5 shots at getting a card versus 1 shot at getting a better card, I would say it's better to get those 5 cards from the 1st milestone. So Sorare thought about that and they said, sorry amigo, that's not the way it's gonna work. Okay, this one is the last one that's very interesting. So what competition will my card be eligible for? So the eligibility will depend on the core competitions you earned the essence from. So if you're playing mostly champion and most of your essence that you gain are from champion, you're going to be getting a card from champion. If you play champion and challenger, let's say 70% of the essence that you accumulated were from champion rewards, 30 from challenger. Those are the same odds that you'll face when pulling a card from the essence factory or card factory or whatever it's going to be called. Okay, and if all of your essence is won through global competitions, right? So like the cap competitions that go away in August, by the way, then you'll pretty much craft a random card among our global pool. Yeah, and the last point here is the gentle, kind reminder that they are celebrating this summer's international competitions on Sorare Pro with 200,000 in total cash prizes. And we could see that in the prize pools, like they really jacked up the prices for this one. So it's definitely a good time to get involved if somebody's interested. And you guys can find the link in the description if you want to join. If you use my link, then you pretty much are going to get $50 of credits to spend on the market. So you can go ahead and do that. Yeah, scouting time. So they've added 2 filters, European Championship and Copa America, to the market. So you can pretty much filter through the cards easier and find those cards that you're interested in that will be eligible for this tournament. We cannot make scarcities, so in a limited competition you can only play limited cards, in a rare only rare. Not like in the contender or champion competitions now in Sorare Pro, where you can pretty much mix cards. You can put 1 rare card in a limited lineup. And then the last bit, which I think is pretty cool, it's the semi-pro competition. So for those managers who are just starting out, let's say you just signed up with my link and you got your 5 cards, because that's what you need to get those extra credits to use on the market. With 5 cards, you are eligible to play the semi-pro competition. Good thing about, well, so let me tell you this. with Sorare, the biggest challenge is competing with people who have a lot of cards and have the most expensive cards. We refer to those people as whales. So they can pretty much field a lineup with Mbappe, Theo Hernandez, Magnan, Griezmann. They can put in like a whole freaking stacked France, against who they're playing, Austria, and pretty much smash the competition, right? In semi-pro, the playing field is leveled. So if you're willing to spend a little bit more on an Mbappe card and get him as your one limited, right? Because in this competition you play 4 common cards, so those will be given to you for free, and you'll get 1 limited card, right? So you have to have 1 limited card. And this competition is only for managers who own up to 10 pro cards. So no whale will be able to take part in this competition. That's why this one is the perfect opportunity. Well, they're saying to refer friends and share the summer excitement or so, right? But it's true. Like, if you ever thought about joining, like, this is pretty much the best time to do that, because it's the most advantageous to you. And with the with the prize pools that we looked at, it's going to be easier to win cards. And with this, it's pretty much, you're gonna be able to see that instant return on your investment if you were to go for that. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you have a good day today. Thank you for tuning in and checking out the channel. I'll see you guys in the next video. Probably we're going to do the review of the game week, which didn't go so well because there was a rotation fast in the European warm-up friendlies ahead of the Euros. But we'll look into that in the next video. Thanks guys, take care.